pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. I am officially ready for fall. Okay, so today I am giving R.e.m. Beauty another shot. If you didn't see my original review of R.e.m. Beauty, this was a while back, I really didn't like it. There were like some products that were like fine, like the highlighter, the mascara. I actually liked the mascara. I still use it from time to time, particularly for my lower lashes. The eyeliners I hated. I thought they were terrible. So I've received a lot of requests to give it another shot. So I picked up a bunch of products. They're now were they not on Sephora originally? They were, right? Am I crazy? I thought that I bought it on Sephora when I first bought it. But anyway, they're on Ulta now. Picked up the blush stick. I got a liquid lipstick. I got I got a lip liner, 2 concealers, because I know that's what people really wanted to see. I accidentally bought something that was way too light, and then I had to go in store and pick up another thing. But this I'm excited about. I got I don't know what this is called. It's so tiny. Metallic gel eyeshadow in the shade Affirmation, because that looked kind of fun to me, you know? The first thing that I wanted to try was actually like a little gift with my purchase, which was their little spaceship UFO looking beauty sponge, which I have to say, super tiny. At first I got it wet, and like now I think it's a reasonable size, very soft. And I thought it would be awkward to hold, but because it was like so tiny before, but I actually think it'll be pretty good. So I'm gonna apply my foundation with this. I wanna make sure that I'm doing everything the way that I would like typically do it, so that like everything, I mean, especially for the concealer, everything else will be easy, but especially for the concealer, I wanna make sure that it's it's comparable basically to like everything else. We need like a controlled experiment here. So my skin is hydrated, I moisturized, full disclosure, no sunscreen today. I'm in here with all the lights and the sun blocked out filming all day. We'll kind of have to I'll probably have to test this again with sunscreen later on. But now I'm going to prime underneath my eyes with my Milk Hydro Grip Under Eye Primer. And then I think I'm gonna avoid using a color corrector today, just so that we can see how much coverage the concealer actually has. Should I just do concealer first since we're here? The concealer shades that I picked up are Fair 5W and the Light 1WN. It is an extensive range, so when I was like looking online, I was like very confused. I was like, I just don't know how fair they're going. You know, it's really hard to see. So I ended up picking up, what is this again? Fair 5W, which is just too light. It's way too light. It would be good for brightening. And then I went back in store and I picked up this guy, Light 1WN, which I think will be good. And if this is like a shade too dark, then I can just like mix them. You know, I never mind picking up 2 concealers. Do I mind? No, I don't really mind. They include these little like spatula scoopy things. I think I'm gonna scoop it out and put it on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna start off with 1WN. It's pretty creamy. The color looks nice and golden. All right, I'm gonna start off by applying it with this little like Sigma blending brush. So I'm gonna pick it up. That looks like a pretty good match for my skin, bro. Very creamy. Love the color. Looks buildable. Pretty surprised, actually. I didn't mean to go in with a lot, but it looks like, this looks pretty fucking good, I gotta say already. Like, why am I always peeling on my fucking eyelids? Okay, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed by that concealer. Color looks really nice. It has that golden olivey tone, you know, that I'm always looking for, where it's not like orange, it's not pink, it's not, what other colors are there? I don't know, I feel like orange and pink are the ones that usually mess me up. I kind of want to do like a side-by-side first. Let me apply my foundation to the side of my face so we can kind of like, I don't know, give it time to like melt in too. I guess I'm going to use a little bit of that around like just in other places that I would conceal and then just go over with the foundation. Or not over, but like, you know, blend. I don't know, whatever. You'll see. Looks very healthy. I'm impressed by that coverage. Damn. If you're one of those people who's like, I don't understand why she doesn't take her concealer all the way up. I explain this so much, it's exhausting, but I have deep ass lines up here. no matter what I do, I get creasing there. So I just avoid that area because I don't care about the definition that's caused by the darkness here. I care about the sunken look here. You can obviously see why I conceal here. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna use the REPHR foundation. I think I have a code with them somewhere, just like if you're interested. This is the Absolute Cover Foundation in 0.25. Oh, it's not open. All right, little spaceship guy. I have to say, first impression, this sponge is pleasant. It's pleasant. It's very soft. Okay, so side by side, kind of nice. Color works nicely, really good coverage. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised by it. I kind of want to, like while we're doing this, I kind of want to leave it unset so that we can kind of see like how it settles or if it settles or how it works with the milk primer. It does look a little shiny, which I don't love, you know? I don't want it to look like super glossy or anything, but so far it seems to be like moving with my skin nicely, so that's good. A lot of that is like thanks to the milk primer though. I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting with the other shade. So this is Fair 5W, which is quite light. I'm gonna, I guess I'm gonna scoop it. Let's scoop this bitch. Yeah, that's so light. Very, very light. Very extensive shade range, so that's good. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in here. Just a little bit around my nose. I'm very impressed. I'm not using a color corrector, and I'm very impressed. Like that is really nice coverage. It looks really good for not using any color corrector. Okay, my eyebrows are so uneven right now. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just pretend that they're not, okay? Okay, so I did contour bronzer off screen just cause like, save time, you know what I mean? So now I want to try, and I gotta say, while I was applying all of those products, concealer hasn't moved. Didn't touch it, hasn't moved. I'm like real impressed, I gotta say. I'm like real impressed. I kind of feel like redemption arc for R.e.m. Beauty, just on the basis of the concealer. So now I want to try the cream blush. This is the shade Chorus Girl. I just want to see like, it's actually quite sheer, which is kind of nice. I prefer, because I'm so fair, because things just show up really, really bright on me. I'm just going to draw straight on my face with this shit. Yeah, it's really, really sheer. I think this is the lightest one. I got the lightest one. Very pretty. Summery color. Perfect for mid-September. I do like, I personally have to say I do like how light this is because it's very hard for me to find cream blushes that are light enough, you know? Use a little UFO again. Beautiful, love the color, think it's stunning. The formula seems nice. It's definitely like a little bit creamy. I mean, my whole fucking face is oily for some reason right now. I really don't know why. I put on a mattifying primer in my T-zone. Didn't do shit. Speaking of UFOs, I saw Nope recently. I enjoyed it. Just saying. I haven't seen his other movies, so I was hearing people say that it's not as good as the other ones, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I really like that color. Color is really pretty. Seems to blend really nicely. I can like draw onto my face directly without, I mean, it doesn't appear to be removing any kind of coverage. Sometimes it pulls and it removes like what's below it, and then it ends up just kind of looking like streaky. I'm just very like wet looking in the center, so we'll have to see like what happens when I go in with a little bit of powder. Very pretty color. Like it a lot. Look at that concealer. Look at that concealer. It's like literally no creasing. It's insane. Love it. Very happy. Very happy. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. So concealers and blush are a win so far. All right, let's fuck with this jelly eyeshadow. Super interesting. Oh, I didn't say. I did my like typical contour. just like up here with just like a contour powder because I wanted to just kind of like focus on this. So I just added a little bit of definition. I just like this tone. It has like a lot of pretty, it has like pink. It's got some like what looks like silvery purple maybe in it. I haven't even swatched it yet. Ooh, that's pretty. I wonder how much you can like, seems like you can sheer it out. I'll be interested in creasing. I did prime a little bit. Oh, that's very pretty, I like that. I did prime a little bit on my lid with Urban Decay Original. I think I'm gonna try applying it with my Sigma E54 medium sweeper brush. Bruh, classic. Oh, doesn't really pick up on the brush. Oh, doesn't really pick up on the brush. Bruh. You kind of gotta like scoop it up. I don't know if that's too much, I don't know. Yes, I'll be very interested in seeing how this sets. Okay, this product I really like so far. I'm very interested in it. It feels really nice and lightweight. You can actually blend it out like relatively well, but also build up the finish. So I like packed it all over the lid, and now I'm just kind of like buffing into that contour so there isn't like a harsh line. But it definitely seems like you could do a cut crease type situation with this shit. Dude, I swear to God, I turn 32 next month. My eyelids are completely dead. Like, I swear to God, like overnight, my eyelids look different. I feel like I'm gonna wake up the morning I turn 32 and they're gonna be like down to my lower lash line. So I gotta take advantage of these lids while I got them. You know what I mean? That's a very pretty color. I like it a lot. I do actually kind of want, since we're here, I kind of want to throw it down with a flat brush and see if I can do a little bit of a cut crease with it. Maybe we'll add a little more definition. So just above where my skin folds over, I'm gonna draw a line. It's not super pigment, like it's a lot of pearl, you know, obviously. So it's like a gel and it's got a lot of pearl. So it's not like a pigmented color or anything. What's always kind of a concern with these types of products, like ones that don't have any kind of like pigment, but they have a lot of pearl, is that when you turn in certain lighting, if you don't have like the most perfect application, you can see, like usually there's like this area where you can like really see where it's like, if it's like too sheer, it like shows through to your lid. And you can see like what's underneath it and it might end up looking like streaky. So that's a concern, but so far, I kind of don't think that that's happening. So that's nice. You just kind of have to, it like tries to evade the brush. So you just kind of gotta like scoop it. It also seems to like give you blending time, but it also like sets relatively quickly. So I didn't really feel like I had to like sit here and wait for it to set before I could like close my eyes or open them wide or whatever, you know? I wonder, I can't remember the shade range of these. I wonder if there are darker colors, how those would wear. I only picked up the one. Okay, that's a very pretty product. I'm into it. It also seems like formula-wise, since I was able to like, I just wiped it off, but since I was able to shear it out a lot on my hand, that like, depending on how adventurous you are, it could be fun for complexion as well, like highlight or something. This is driving me insane. I gotta do something about this. All right, so if we could just assess the concealer really quickly before I put down any powder. I have no creasing whatsoever. And I've been talking, I've been smiling, it's moving with me really well. A lot of that, I will say, is definitely like helped by the Milk Primer, but I use the Milk Primer often with other concealers that will continue to like either be too wet or just kind of like slide around. And I have to like really shear them out so that I don't get that. But this I built up a bit, you know, like I kept building it up and building up some coverage. I'm very impressed, very impressed. But I don't really feel like I even need a powder under there. So I think I'm just gonna use my Makeup Forever Ultra HD setting powder just to set like the oily areas. Because I'm actually not mad at like the finish of the under eyes. Like it just doesn't need it, I don't wanna fuck with it, you know? I also really like that, I like the coverage that it's given me without having to use a color corrector. Like that is just like a kind of a bonus, you know? All right, I'm gonna use my REPHR 03 brush and go in with a darker contour powder. This is Kevin Aquan medium sculpting powder to add a little definition around the eyes. Here's the eye before any mascara or lashes. Very pretty, I like it. I'm into it, I think it's nice, you know? What do you think? I don't see any creasing, which is nice. This is like a very pretty subtle kind of New Year's Eve look. Anything with shimmer, I'm always like, New Year's Eve. All right guys, so I popped on, I applied mascara and I popped on the R.e.m Glasswing half lashes. I stopped wearing lashes, but Sam came out with lashes and now I'm wearing lashes. So I also applied some highlighter. I used the one from Half Magic because I felt like it sort of fit the vibe. It's a light trap. It's really pretty. It's a little more like peachy, obviously, but it's got some similarities. It kind of has that like cool toned purple reflect in it. So I felt like it matched nicely. Let's use the lip. All right, so I have a lip liner, which is in the shade. Oh, it does come with a sharpener. It's a necessity, bro. Oh God, I'm confused. Lip liner pencil, I think the shade is EQ, but who really knows? So it's a twisty, it's a twist up. Damn it, it's warmer than I thought it was gonna be. I'm just always looking for a lime crime dupe. This seems nice. It's like waxy enough so that it like actually draws down, you know, but it's not drying. It's not my favorite color, but it's fine. Oh God, I'm really overlining too much, fuck. The color's a little more like brick than what I was expecting. However, I am very fair, so colors always end up looking like way more saturated on me. So if you have darker skin than me, it might be like a nice nude. It's nice though, I like it. I like the formula. I would use more from this. So you guys come out with a lime crime dupe and then I'll love you forever. That would be like an epic redemption arc for R.e.m. if they came out with a lime crime taupist dupe for me. Just for me. Just for me. I think this is darker than the lip liner, but whatever, we're gonna use it. So this is the liquid lipstick in the shade Yum. Oh. Very liquidy. It's definitely not my favorite color for me. But let's let it dry and see what's popping. I might have to adjust with a darker lip liner because this is just like not a color that I would wear on my lips. I wanted to be outside the box a little bit though, which is why I like picked it up, and it's also like kind of fall vibes. I don't love it. I also like fucked up my lip line so much. Oh no. It's taking its damn time drying and I fucked up by doing that. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit of fixing because I don't like this color on me. So I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Gone Greige. I don't know what to do about this lip. No, it's like I'm so picky about liquid lipsticks because like this kind of shit can happen, you know what I mean? That's funny. I mixed in House Labs Peach Matte, and I actually like the color a lot better. All right, guys, this is the finished makeup look, up close and personal, with all the things, concealer and all. Let's take a look at the concealer. I can see a tiny bit of creasing. Can you see that? Right in here, like in super duper fine lines. Okay, final thoughts. With the exception of the liquid lipstick, I think I like everything. Everything. Pretty happy with all of it. Yeah, the liquid lipstick I don't love. The formula was so liquidy, and then I was just sitting here waiting for it to dry essentially. And then when I thought it was dry, I went to like check, and it just pulled everything off. So not a fan of that. It did go on really evenly, so if you're like willing to wait a really long time for it to dry, then maybe it would be good. I'll probably have to give it another shot. I also just didn't really love the color, so you know, mixing it looks nice with the House Labs lipstick though. Do you see that? Do you see what just happened to my fucking lips? Now I have to take it all off. Not a fan of the liquid lipstick, you guys. Liquid lipsticks I'm picky about. This is a liquid lipstick I can fuck with, bro. Just leave it like that. Okay, I'm giving up on the lip. That was just like, I don't care. What it looks like is what it looks like. The liquid lip is an absolutely 100% no for me. That was really annoying. I specifically don't really love liquid lipsticks because they are usually very drying anyway. I've talked about the REPHR ones, which is what I ended up applying because they're very comfortable as far as liquid lipsticks go. And they don't like pull and stuff, you know? You can like close your mouth. See? You can go like that and not like pull everything off. So that's a big no, very disappointed. It seemed kind of interesting because it was so liquidy and it went on very evenly. And also I kind of liked the doe foot. Other than that, I liked everything. I feel like a stick blush is like relatively like self-explanatory. It works really nicely with my skin tone. I love the color. I like that it's sheer because I prefer something that I can build up a little bit more. You know, it's just like, I find it to be very flattering. It's not like too overpowering. So if you happen to be, again, I can't remember the exact like shade range of the cream blushes, but if you're very fair, Chorus Girl seems like a very nice kind of like versatile sort of pinky peach, you know? Definitely not too orange. So if you find that, you know, you can't find anything that's like, or you keep coming across stuff that's like way too pigmented, that I like them. It's nice. Obviously the big, oh yeah, the lip liner seemed nice as well. I kind of went in and did a little bit of blending, or tried to, with the lip liner. I like that formula. I'm not super wild about the color, just for me personally, but formula seems nice. I like it a lot, you know? Nice and creamy, but not too, a little, like, got a good grip, but not too waxy. And then the concealers, I gotta say, are like a big oh right, the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow's nice, I like it. I think it's pretty. I would like to see more like colors, more like extra colorful, you know, maybe like around holiday. I don't see any creasing, which is really nice. And you guys will have to let me know, because it's always like one of those things where I don't necessarily see it until I look at the footage, but from different angles, I feel like you don't see any patchiness. It looks very even. Has like a really beautiful luminosity, really nice even like pearl to it. I think it's nice. I like it. I think it's pretty. Concealers. So I have been, I mean, I did like the coat at the beginning and I've been wearing it this entire time, which I will be completely honest with you. In between like all these other applications that you were seeing while I was doing my makeup, so much was going wrong. So much was going wrong. I was having a really rough time doing my makeup today. And despite that, it has held up. No powder underneath my eyes, just my Milk Makeup under eye primer. I like, again, you'll have to tell me, but I kind of feel like I don't even feel like I need a color corrector, you know? I feel like that color, which was Light 1WN, is so perfect for my skin tone. It just looks so nice. One thing to keep in mind, especially like for close-ups and stuff, I believe I've been over exfoliating. And I think that's part of the reason for my like oil production right now. I'm also kind of peeling in certain areas. I don't want to talk about it. It's a skincare journey. It's a journey. I think I'm figuring it out, but I won't do an updated skincare video until I do. Anyway, despite all of that, I feel like the finish of everything looks really beautiful. Where I did place the concealer, it blended in really nicely with my foundation. Yeah, I think it's nice. I like it a lot, and I'm excited to continue using it, to be completely honest with you. And at first, I was a little annoyed that it was like in a pot and that it had the little spatula, but that's kind of how I felt about the R.e.m. lip treatment, which I talk about nonstop now. It's my favorite fucking thing. It took me a while to start using it because of the little like applicator guy. I'll link this, by the way. I get questions about this all the fucking time. It's a lip treatment. This is like essentially empty. Yeah, you can't even, it's gone. I go through this way too fast, but anyway, it's a like lip balm lip treatment, but it's got like a beautiful tint. It's like super nude. Anyway, because it came in a jar, and like post-COVID and everything, she included this cute little spatula to, everybody calls it the green whale on here. To like take it out with. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so lazy. There's no way I'm gonna use that thing. And then I'm gonna have to like dig my nail in there. but I haven't once. I used the little green whale, and I'm proud of myself. So I kind of have a feeling it's the same thing with this, that I was like a little annoyed that it wasn't like, you know, that it didn't have like a doe foot or whatever, that kind of concealer. But considering the coverage, that it's very creamy, but it's not too wet, and it seems to like hold really well. Like it seems like it had to be in a jar, in other words. So I do think it's kind of like helpful that they gave us the little spatula to try and keep it as sanitary as possible. My only concern is, I feel like I'm gonna lose this. You know? I feel like R.e.m. Beauty has redeemed itself. I like this. I like this turnaround that we've been having. I was pretty happy with the House Labs rebrand. You know, I talked about my like fucking biases and my concerns with that, but I really liked all of the products. And, you know, R.e.m, when I used it originally, I was really excited about it, and I was so disappointed. Or just kind of like underwhelmed, I guess. But all of these are really nice. So I'm into it. I kind of feel like some people suggested a creamy lipstick to me. I think that was part of the most recent launch, but just full disclosure, I don't like creamy lipstick, so it just like would not have been, it wouldn't have been fair, because I don't like creamy lipstick. I just don't. However, this does look a little too matte, but you know, maybe I should apply a gloss or something. This is from R.e.m Cosmetics. I've just never tried it. This is the Lip Dew and Enchant. My lips were just so dry, I needed something. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. If you were feeling salty about R.e.m's last launch, then maybe this changed your opinion too. I would recommend that concealer. I would. Dark Circle approved by Alex. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm interested in oh yeah, and the sponge. Sponge was cute. Down with the sponge, so soft. Definitely going to be interested in new launches. So if there's any products that you're interested in, let me know. And yeah, blah, 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 whatever. If there are any other things that I like haven't enjoyed, or I don't know, anything similar to this, let me know that you want to see. I guess that's it. What are these? Oh yeah. I'm gonna go make lunch. Thanks for chilling. Bye.